So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page.
Manchester United against AC
And few
Milan.
venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Celtic against AC
colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
Shoots! Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Some of the greatest who have played the game have described Frankie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good alertness. Casemiro, that's a good ball out wide. Now there's a fine shapes to shoot! Goal, Milan! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Celtic finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar's cross. Terrific effort! And he hits the net! And they're threatening to fly away here!
The goal scorer for AC Milan.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Milan with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and his big chance! Goal! On share! And there is your opener. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Cross from Robertson. Obama! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Caicedo. And Ndika. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react. Caicedo. And it's Messi. De Jong. Nicely spread. And it's Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Robertson. De Jong. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's been hooked away. Cristiano Ronaldo, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great...
De Jong! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Alexander-Arnold, and he skips past his man. Oh, that's superb. Obama!
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Looking for options for movement. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Real pressure penalty, this. Oh, he's missed it.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Fernandez, pressing high and with purpose. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bono. And it's Neymar. Casemiro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Messi. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jimenez. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Messi. Good take, and is he in? Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's been played through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi has created one goal already. Casemiro. That is good alertness. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that is a little undercooked. Caicedo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, shooting chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Milan finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! Goal! Milan! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a pretty loose pass. Casemiro gets on his bike and on the move. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan leading now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Jimenez. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. And it's Caicedo.
Angers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Robertson. And it's Neymar. This is De Jong. Rafinha. It's a searching pass. Caicedo. Messi. And it's Fernandes. Jimenez. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He's a sharp little ball here.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Casemiro played towards the other side. And Neymar. And it's Robertson.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 8, numero 11, Neymar. Numero 2, lasciano il campo.
Milan perhaps
il
contemplating
21,
their next change here.
Il numero 13, il numero 25, il numero
Bernardo
3.
Silva. And this is Lewandowski.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Lewandowski. Great ball and he's in here. Decent chance! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And yes, it's him again. Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now it's Lewandowski. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a good foray he's making. De Jong. Rafinha is onto this. He's having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Numero 17.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rafinha.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
4 added minutes on the board. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ndika cuts it out. Jimenez. Oh, what a mistake! And that's gone loose. Fernandes. And that is as far as it goes. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan really were brilliant today, Peter, to produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco sul maxi schermo saranno trasmessi gli orari dei... Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well,
all'incontro
nothing
di
beats
oggi
the
tra...
feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
Shinji Ono had a very decent spell in Rotterdam, didn't he, Peter?
Oh, he certainly did. Described, Jim, I think, by some of the best judges in Dutch football in very glowing terms. A lot of high praise around when talking about this guy.
Well, when you see some of his passing and what he can really do on the ball, I'm very inclined to agree.
And now they can sprint. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Casemiro. Tete. And Rafinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception.
There they go, hunting again.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's a good ball. Can he finish? It's in!
Not sure whether that was anticipation or communication, Peter, but he made it look like a double.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Robertson. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Neymar, he has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle. And it's Casemiro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Martinez cuts it out. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Casemiro.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Robertson. And it's Casemiro. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Robertson. Looking for the far post. And the shot! Pass somewhat off target. Now Tete. That has ended up in no man's land. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, shoots! But he's left disappointed.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Knocks it out wide. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. Neymar plays it in. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked out the run. Oh, no! And that's a tidy finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Ha segnato al 35esimo minuto.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he was quick to react. He is through here. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Ha segnato al 40esimo minuto.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Chelsea find a position of real strength now. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Robertson. He's found a way through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That has not gone well. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Costa. Looking for options for movement. Oh, nice touch. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Cristiano Ronaldo. And Burmo is onto this. Costa driving on and making good progress. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar receives it in a... It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
De Jong, looking tidy in possession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Obama! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
And Burmo really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Only partially clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And he's managed to get free. Modric. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tete. Now Martinez. And it's Robertson. And it's Neymar. Strong running down that left flank. De Jong. Neymar. Van Dijk. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tete. And it's De Jong. The message is clear, none shall pass. Tete makes the interception. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard, the man that is tenacity personified.
Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Martinez. And it's Robertson. De Jong. And it's Casemiro. He's in a great position here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that is one way to stop him. Rijkaard. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Burmo. Rafinha tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. And Lewandowski. Modric. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And all that remains for me...
Signore e signori, benvenuti all'incontro
Milan
di
are
oggi
all
tra
smiles coming into this game. They've already
Argentina.
secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Now it's Rafinha. Son Heung-min. And it's Fernandes. And Fernandes, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. A nice bit of trickery. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Last-ditch defence, shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bergkamp. Messi. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Tete. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So much time and space here. Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Argentina really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Bergkamp, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Argentina definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter.
And the shot! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've...
Fernandez! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
De Jong. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Casemiro. 15 minutes till half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro. Oh, there's a probing ball. Son Heung-min. Kane. Now it's Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Dinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bergkamp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha powering forward here. He's got away. Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Rafinha gets into a good position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they can break here. Rafinha. And this is Ronaldo. Casemiro. Tries a shot! Son Heung-min getting this one clear. Now it's Rafinha. Crossed in again. Donnarumma claims it. Safe hands. Now it's Messi. Messi in acres of space out wide. And that's definitely not his best. And here's Kane, strokes it back.
Just too much pressure, had to go that way.
All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Argentina leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming.
And that signals the end of the first period. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, I could tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's in he goes again. And that's in. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Towering header! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Son Heung-min does really well to win the ball there. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Burmo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Fernandez. And it's made its way to him. It's Cristiano! Oh, off the bar! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafinha! Off the post! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. And it's Jimenez. Now it's Lewandowski. And Bomo. There's the shot! Goal, Milan! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Son Heung-min.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that was asking for too much. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Oh, lovely bit of... He's having a pop! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Very much into the last knockings. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Argentina. Numero 22, numero 18. Lasciano il campo per il numero 2, il numero 17.
Mkhitaryan. He's looking wide. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
Time
di
added on
recupero.
4 minutes. Shoots! It's a loose ball. Bergkamp. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thinks about the shot, and he shoots! And he's quick to get rid. And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Bomo collecting the match ball, and it is his. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their...
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well,
all'incontro
nothing
di
beats
oggi
the
tra
feeling of getting promoted.
Milan
The hard work
e
already
Arsenal.
done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Tete. He has found the way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Camavinga is flagged offside. Tete. Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Burmo. Lovely bit of skill. Burmo! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rice. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a good ball. It's Kane! Rising over the bar.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And this is Kane. And it's Hazard.
That's good.
Hazard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. Burmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Kane. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. It's Hazard!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Robertson. Neymar knocks it into space. It's played through for him. And the ball is out of play. Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Alexander-Arnold has the space to scheme. A header! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That is good progress on the left. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Burmo! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 28esimo
Well, I think it's
minuto.
pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. And Burmo is onto this. And it's lofted through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Now it's Kane, and here's Mbappe. Always goal side. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Martinez running with intent. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Kane. De Jong. And Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Now there's a fine ball. Kane. Oh, that's a fine interception. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Tries a shot! Off the post! Has another go! It's fallen kindly here! Van Dijk can clear it away. Now here's the delivery.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well read, nice interception. Now this could be a chance, and he's got real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Not the most accurate pass. Casemiro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's lost his man here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Burmo had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was nowhere near his best. And that's gone loose. Tries to play it through. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Dijk. Caicedo. Brahim Diaz. And Alexander-Arnold.
Such good technique.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rafinha. And it's Casemiro. Burmo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Casemiro, and that interception was most necessary. Now he's running away. Brahim Diaz. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! De Jong clears without hesitation.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 11.
Can he get it through?
Neymar.
Space for him to turn and look. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drives it. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lewandowski gets into a good position. Van Dijk cuts it out. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? And the through ball. It's Kane! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Hazard. Numero 22.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
Il numero 9. Messi. Il numero 7.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Foot in. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Sostituzione per l'Arsenal. Numero 13. Lascia il campo per il numero 8. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13. Il numero 22.
Rafinha. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either.
Shapes to shoot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Mkhitaryan. Oh, good ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
Ha segnato all'88esimo minuto. Numero 21.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Milan now on the verge of victory. Save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the...
Takes a shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity.
Gol per l'Arsenal. Ha segnato al
That's
90°
wonderfully
minuto.
done. Crisp hit, true finish.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Tries to get it clear. 4 added minutes on the board. Camavinga, Mbappe. Now it's Lewandowski. Akanji. And that's it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Neymar kept his eye on it, and he's there. Knocks it into space. And they're on him in a flash. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, it's Bebeto. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Robertson. De Jong. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And Burmo proves just a little bit too strong. The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And he plays one through. Great ball, and he's in here. Good read, needed to be. Robertson. Oh, they could be caught out here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So there's...
And Bebeto! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
Raul really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Raul. Robertson.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Bebeto. And it's Gullit. Bebeto. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. They are purring, truly purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a nicely shaped ball. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. And Burmo. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. And the ball is out of play. Lahm. That has not gone well. And Burmo. He is through here. Oh, Burmo! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
That's destined for the flank. And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson is there, and he can pick it up. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Robertson. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Bebeto clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Robertson does well to get it back. And that's another good win of the ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So your views on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Lascia il campo per il numero 21.
So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Raul shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick, it's Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping! It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, it's Rijkaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Goes for a shot! Great football, shot and save. Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Oh, it's Rijkaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bullet! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
And he shoots! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great chance! Rafinha. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. In with the challenge. Van Bommel has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Beckham. Good ball, good take. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Neymar. This is De Jong. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Lewandowski.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Milan are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 2.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15, il numero 3, il numero 13.
Neymar. Casemiro. Now it's Lewandowski. Bullet. Now that's well seen too. Casemiro.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Casemiro. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Bullet. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He has found the way through. Lewandowski. Looking to play him in. Bernardo Silva receives it in a wide position. That's an excellent interception.
Milan really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bernardo Silva. That's a corner kick.
Sostituzione per il Borussia Dortmund. Numero
So,
7,
third corner of the game.
numero 2, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Il numero 13.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Nakata. He's picked his way through. Akanji. And it's Robertson. Look at the space here. Real chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Knocks it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's Beckham. Threads one in. He's found the way through. And that's aimed into the... Oh, good climb! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Big chance! Oh, terrific save. So their fourth corner of the game. Has a look and plays it forward. 5 minutes to add. Otto promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be it. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a
all'incontro
scene
di
we
oggi
have here.
tra-
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're underway.
There's a name in this lineup, Peter, that's synonymous with being dependable.
The man they call safe hands.
Yeah, David Seaman, one of the outstanding keepers of his time and a commander of tight defence because of the understanding he develops with those in front.
Ronaldo has the space to scheme. He is just caressing the ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That is good. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vitinha! Brilliant by Vitinha! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Goal!
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get on the end of this? Messi in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! And that's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Goal!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rice did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery
Just the
to me.
keeper in his... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento. Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Casemiro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vinicius Junior. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's Mkhitaryan. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Modric running with intent. Casemiro. De Jong. It's a good ball out wide. Modric. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Threads one in. Casemiro. And it's Messi. And smartly reclaimed. Soboslai! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Suarez. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's lost his man here. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that has not gone well. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. Messi will not want to lose out here. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Tottenham with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robertson. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mkhitaryan. Burmo pinches it off him. Aims beyond the defence. Suarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Vinicius Junior showing good feet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's Luis Suarez! And it's a goal! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Looking for options for move. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And Burmo looking sharp there.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Burmo. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard.
Milan certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
De Jong. And it's Mkhitaryan. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Oh, now he can run. Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson. Mkhitaryan. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Soboslai. Soboslai. He's beaten the last man. He's having a hit! Robertson. And Mkhitaryan. Nicely shaped ball.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rijkaard. Soboslai. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. And that has found him in acres of space. And he can thump it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10, Messi. Numero
Down
5,
to business again.
Modric.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And Burmo picks it up out wide. Martinez. And it's Tete. Played out towards the right wing. Szoboszlai. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely weighted ball. It's Luis Suarez! Thinks one through. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. De Jong. Mkhitaryan. Burmo. And it's Mkhitaryan. Musiala. And it's Casemiro. Oh, good spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's destined for the flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Musiala. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Musiala. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to play it through. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior. Now can he... On the finish! And he stuck it away. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He has found the way through. And a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tonali promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Lewandowski. He's found the way through. Drives it in. Luis Suarez. It's Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Szoboszlai. And it's Davis. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. And a shot! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Tottenham are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Tries one from range! And he's missed it.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Now it's Lewandowski, and that was asking for too much.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
He's a sharp little ball here, and nicely intercepted. Lewandowski, shot, surely! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Davis. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get... Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Has a look and plays it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.
Señoras y señores, bienvenidos al partido
Oh, what
de
a
hoy.
sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Boca Juniors lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-lying defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
Bernardo Silva. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Passing is crisp and sharp. Casemiro finding himself in space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Jong. Lovely feet. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today. Real chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Messi. Messi. Cambio en el Milán. Número 8.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here. I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Obama! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Bomo takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Not going up front in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. That is lovely. Tries to pass it. There's the shot! And a neat finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold.
Boca Juniors always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
And it's Fernandes. And Alexander-Arnold. De Jong. Bernardo Silva. And Bomo is onto this. That's a lovely pass. Romero clears without hesitation. Nicely weighted ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan have their second corner now. Cleared away. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rice. He's picked his way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Bernardo Silva. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. And this is Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Van Basten. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Half-time getting close now. And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. It's not an especially good pass, that. O'Reilly. And it's Rice. O'Reilly is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And Scholes.
Se van a
Rice.
jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And here's Van Basten. Scholes. And it's Rice. For Rice. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. This is a promising build-up. Chips it through. That's a shade optimistic. Romero. Akanji. Scholes. Pressing high and with purpose. And it's O'Reilly. Scholes. Driving forward. And it's Van Basten. Now Romero. Short changes him with that pass. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Rice. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, super ball! And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, that's well seen too. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And again they hit the front.
De Boca Juniors, convertido en el minuto
Simplicity
63.
itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Boca Juniors have their lead. Mkhitaryan. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rice. Oh, super find. Van Basten finds himself offside. Robertson. Knocks it into space. And Bomo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Van Basten. That is not getting there. And it's been hooked away. Bernardo Silva. And it's Fernandez. And he cuts out the supply.
Boca Juniors surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Scholes. Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Lewandowski, pass somewhat off target. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. This looks promising. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Just eases him off the ball. O'Reilly. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's made its way to him. And this is... And a chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has 2. So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
2
compensación.
minutes to be added on. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Boca Juniors, palpable. And that will be the final act. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
AC Milan.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he cuts out the supply. Maciej Cunha. He's in a great position here. Oh, now he can run away with it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Shaw getting forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. And that was nowhere near his best. Bernardo Silva. And this is Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ahmad. Šeško. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Martinez did well to stay calm there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through, pinches it off him. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's fabulous. Ahmad! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And it's Szoboszlai. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Time and again they are repelled. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He is through here. De Jong. That's been cut out, well played. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Rafinha, challenged just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Maciej Cunha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Šeško goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He slings it in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Tete. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Milan definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And he's been shifted off it. And here's Haaland. Oh, that's superb. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Tete. Now it's Lewandowski. Good ball, good take. Ahmad.
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bernardo Silva. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. That's destined for the flank.
The attendance is
60 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Lewandowski. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to pass it through. Rafinha. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Space for him to turn and look. He's found the way through. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Big chance! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Efootball.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 11.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well,
this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 21.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Lovely ball and a rip. Tries a shot!
Manuel Akanji, number 7.
Split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Number 10, Matheus Cunha.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Manchester United have their third corner.
Number 20.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 17.
Milan making further changes here, and in quick succession. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. De Jong, can he latch on to this?
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Foot in. That'll be a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Robertson. No, he's not getting past him. Here's a shot! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Obama! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Robertson making good progress. And this is Ronaldo, and he's found a way past. Obama. That's tidy.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
This looks promising. That has ended up in... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Shot could be on. Mkhitaryan. Robertson, and he's managed to get free. Mkhitaryan, he has found the way through. Mkhitaryan crosses, and he was alert to it. Haaland, 5 minutes to add. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! But he's left disappointed.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And time is up. Milan played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they...
Signore e signori, benvenuti
Well, what a
all'incontro
scene
di
we
oggi
have here.
tra-
There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Oh, good spread. Ball's gone out of play. Bernardo Silva. Scholes. Now Ed Nori. Spread it left. That's where it came from. In with the challenge. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now it's Aguero! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Aguero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
There could be trouble here. He has found the way through. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Not the most accurate pass. Yamal running with intent. And it's Robertson. It's played through for him. And Como, here it is crossed in. Aguero. Bernardo Silva. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. It's Drogba! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Martinez. De Jong. Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's well spotted. Dani Olmo. Threads one in. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. He's looking unstoppable. Tete, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aguero is onto this.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Burmo. Bernardo Silva. And it's made its way to him. Triol wins the duel this time. And this is Aguero. Well, that has not gone well. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's managed to get free.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Robertson. And it's Neymar. This is De Jong. Scholes gets across to intercept that. And it's Olmo. Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Ignori gets into a good position. Terenganu with the corner. There first. Getting up there! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Aguero is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
De Jong. This looks promising. Triol. Now it's Aguero. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a shade optimistic. De Jong. Yamal. Drogba has been caught there. It's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. De Jong. Burmo. Gets a good foot in there. Dani Olmo. And this is Aguero. Quality ball. Yamal, the man with such great vision. Always goal shot, surely! It's a goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Drogba. And this is Aguero. Aguero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
De Jong.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He is through here. He's having a shot! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has 2. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their
Takes a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Robertson does well not to be outdone there. Now it's Aguero. And it's Olmo. And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's had it nicked away. Dani Olmo. And here's Aguero. Aguero gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to. It's Aguero! Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Terengganu find a position of real strength now. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. The keeper doing his best to put him off. That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Rafinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar. Can he get it through? Bernardo Silva. And Mbomo. And this is Drogba.
You have to expect that from everyone there. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He has found the way through. That's very neat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23.
Terengganu are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Milan have the... And the shot! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Aguero. De Jong. Bernardo Silva. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Aims beyond the defence. That's a great ball here. That's going to go a long way. 4 added minutes on the board. And this is Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. Scholes.
Pretty robust defending.
Now he's off and running. And that is as far as it goes. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what